Today is Monday, April the 23rd, and last week the weather it started out windy and probably in the 70s, and then later on in the week it went into the 80s, and this week we're supposed to have low 90s. So I wanted to show some of the growth. I've been gone for a few weeks on a cruise in the Caribbean, and then I went to Disney World, and so now I'm back and I got a few things done in the yard, but not much. But I'll show what I've done. This is my garden diary. I'm going to start with the coleus because I was so amazed at how much it's growing. So I was happy to see that. I thought it had probably died. There's our mums. I believe that in this little barrel is just weeds, but they're pretty little weeds. This palm tree's coming back. And the only thing that's different over here is I went to Walmart and I bought some more petunias, so I put those in this pot so that the red ones weren't as lonely. The Indian hawthorn still blooming. I pulled the one that was out over here, so I'm going to be moving some dirt over into here. There's still some roots I'm trying to dig up. There's a pomegranate tree. You can see that the firethorn has got the white blooms on it. This Texas Ranger is springing back to life after being cut down. This Armeria is doing pretty well. The ones around the fountain looked gorgeous. This week they're starting to lose their luster, but they were gorgeous. My husband stained the fountain and got it running already. Still have some violas, even though it's gonna probably get too hot for them. The petunias, I think my husband fertilized everything with a slow release fertilizer in the backyard. That African starflower's got lots of blooms on it. Bougainvillea is coming to life. My husband hung my chair that we got in Ensenada, but we need to find something to lower it now. Don't have anything. Well, I stuck a... No, there's nothing in that planter. Here's the mums and some violas over here. And then there's some violas in there. I'll come back. I want to show my plant that I took in the house. Here's the lantana around the bridge. They're looking pretty. And then my sprinkling of seeds has gotten crazy in there, so I'm looking forward to seeing what pops up. There's some pretty flowers. I have my bulbs coming in too. There's a flower. Can't wait until it flowers like crazy. I have some lavender back here. And there's some lantana that's worked its way into the lavender. Plumbago is filled the barrel. My husband's working on all of these black containers. Oh, this is the other thing I'm just really pleased about. The poinsettia that I planted, it broke off from the wind, and there's actually some growth on the stem. I hadn't pulled the stem out yet, and it looks like I might get a poinsettia. There's the zucchini. And we have sunflowers going in, tomatoes, corn, some marigolds over here that are mixed in with one cucumber that's come up. I have some roses, and I cut a couple and took them in the house already. So I got to enjoy some in the inside. There's some cucumbers back in there. These are all spaghetti squash, and all 4 of them came up, and those are just spaghetti squash seeds from one that I'd grown before. These little pepper plants coming back to life, and I'm gonna plant this bed out this week if I feel good. I'm not feeling the greatest. This was chard, and the strawberries, and a lot of these pepper plants didn't take the transplant. This one's doing okay. This green one here, but the rest of them are all looking kind of sad. I haven't planted anything in here, but my husband's gotten the bed ready for me. And then this, I'm going to probably pull this dill soon. I kind of want it to go to seed, which it's getting close. And I'll probably move these chard. This was chard. So, show the trees. Oh, there's some roses up there that I didn't even know existed. That tree still has a bunch of stuff in it. The last thing I wanted to show was the Schefflera. It's a really dark green color, and it's gotten really big. So I kind of wanted to show the size of it. It's kind of hard to see because of the blinds, but I'm really pleased with it. That's my garden diary.